Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Good to see you, man. Everybody, we're going to address this right off the bat. We are not in person right now because the city is being overrun by COVID.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I walked around. I had a bit of a scare on Friday because this guy you put on your show, who from North Carolina, coughed all over us and texted us that he had COVID. So I got that text at 6 a.m. on Friday, and I shot out of bed. I couldn't. I was too scared because I had so much going on this weekend. I'm like, if I have COVID, I'm screwed. And
yeah,
this guy gave it to me.
EJ, regular listener of the pod, who's certainly holding on to something right now as we talk about him, but he
probably his lung that he coughed up.
He visited New York and he's a very funny comedian, wanted to do comedy in New York his whole life, gets to do it first show, and then he gets it from one of the sewer rats that are in our city doing open mics, and then does my Caroline show and messages.
Right. What a upgrade.
Yeah, huge upgrade. And messages us, hey, I tested positive for COVID. And I hung out with him the night before that message.
Were you at that ground zero COVID transmission place?
No, but yeah, there was apparently a big birthday party I was invited to, and I was like, I'm going to stay in, and dodged the biggest bullet of my life.
But EJ went?
No, he must have got it from one of the, the Mucinex characters that went to the party and an open mic or show or something.
Okay.
But I'm having a hard time keeping track of it because I've had a message from every show I've done last week, which there was no overlap in comedians, that someone tested positive. So everybody's got it. It's insane.
I know, but you're still doing a show tonight. You're making me remote. You're doing a show tonight.
Yeah.
You're out there.
Well, it's neat.
How are you going to avoid COVID?
I'm going to be masked up. I'm not going to say no to New York. What are you, crazy?
Oh, yeah.
If they book me, I'm doing it. Could be
okay.
The audience could be electric eels, and I'm holding a golf club, and I'll still do it.
All right. Well,
Well,
priorities.
What do you want from me?
I was okay with doing a remote, and then I found out you're doing New York tonight. So I'm like, one person, and then you're going to be in front of an audience spitting and laughing at you?
Well, not with the new jokes I've got, but
I just don't think it makes sense, but
well,
my throat hurts, so I probably have it, so I'm not going to...
Well, they're paying me.
I'm not... What?
They're paying me, so, I'm going to do the spot, and that's the only one I'm doing until after New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your victory lap.
Yeah.
Or the finale.
Yeah, grand finale of 2021.
Yeah.
What if it is forever?
Good callback.
Thank you.
Good callback. So let me tell you about the scare. So EJ woke me up at 6 a.m. The night before, Thursday, I had a busy day and night. Literally talking all day, and Joe List wanted help with reading a script, so I had to help read with him. I did a lot of shows, so I was hoarse from talking so much.
Right.
And then I didn't sleep because of EJ, so I felt all groggy. So I got a hoarse throat and groggy. So I'm like, I definitely have it. Oh God. Try to walk around Queens to get a test. Lines around the block, and every time I stood in the line, a guy would come up to me. We're not taking any more people. So I would have to leave that line, stand behind another line that wrapped around the block to say somebody to say the same thing to me.
How close were they to your face when they said it to you?
They're pretty close. Sometimes they wouldn't even look at. Sometimes they would just like do this. They would like do the hand around your. And I went to CVS because friend of the show Chris Scopo told me they got a shipment of take-home tests.
Yeah.
I went in. They're already sold out.
Right.
And I look at the line to check out to get to the register. Just people with Clorox and cleaning products, like as much as they could grab. It looked like they just grabbed it off the shelf and then walked up to the register. That's how many cleaning products people had in line.
Oh boy!
It was like the end times. It was like literally a rerun of 2020. I started like freaking out, like mentally.
It's looking. It's beginning to look a lot like COVID.
Yeah, seriously.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah. So I was able to get literally went in every pharmacy. They're like, we don't even sell those, man. I'm like, do you have in-person tests? They're like, no. I'm like, what are you good for? Literally, I went through. Yeah. Right.
Absolutely nothing.
They were like, I'm like, can I get a test for COVID? They said, huh.
Good God, y'all.
Good God, y'all. So walking around, I finally went to this one that looked like half bodega, half pharmacy on Broadway. Like this thing sells prescriptions and also candy and soda and beer and stuff.
It's like
I
Wonka's
guess CVS
factory.
sells that too. What?
It's like Wonka's factory.
Yeah, where dreams die instead of be made. So I go in and then I'm like,
that rainbow tunnel is the Q-tip going up your nose.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely yelled like he did when I took my test. But they got the last one. I took it home. I made it Friday night. It's like a lab kit. I got some of the pieces here.
Oh, wow.
You mix up stuff.
Looks like a trank dart.
Yeah. You get to shove a Q-tip up each nostril for 15 seconds. I took mine. I had boogers all over it. I'm like, that's probably pretty good. That's a good reading. And then you mix up these chemicals. You put the thing in, and then you pour the thing on this, literally it looks like a birth pregnancy test.
Wow.
I'm saying it wrong. Not birth. Birth has nothing to do with it, but pregnancy test. Birth would lead after it.
Yes.
Birth would come 9 months if it's positive, but and then it just has this thing that says C or T, and I had the C, which I had to triple check what that meant. That meant I didn't have COVID.
Why couldn't they do P or N?
What's P? What would P be?
Positive.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
What's
they
C
have
and what's T?
I don't know, but I guess if you have both of these lines, you have COVID. According to this manual I have, it's like bigger than a car manual. Came with 2 tests, so I was saving one before I left to see my folks. But now I'm like, my throat is still hoarse, But I also haven't slept well, so I don't know.
Yeah, your throat sleeps standing up.
Yeah, right. This must be all that hay I'm eating is scratching my throat up. So, in other words, I have no idea if I have it. The test says I don't, but
Right.
I also hear that these tests aren't reliable. So, I'm going to do that. I could do the take-home test on the air here.
Do it. You gotta do.
You'd have to see.
You gotta.
Because I don't think I'm leaving my house until I'm going home.
Yeah, gotta tell you, even if I'm glad that I made this remote, even though you are frustrated I'm taking the gig, because everything you're saying to me sounds like you have it. Take this test right now.
No, it's going to be gross. It's not going to be a good use of time. I do 15 seconds at each nostril, and then...
It's 30 seconds. You don't have
here.
to be on the lens.
Yeah. What if I do have it? Wouldn't that be horrible?
I mean, this episode would go more viral than the
And the disease, than the mutagens in my bloodstream.
Maybe the first test was saying that you were negative for boogers because they were all on the the swab.
Yeah. I think the boogers may have created a false negative.
Oh man, yeah.
All right, well, let me do it. I'll do it.
Maybe they
I'll
were
go ahead
saying
and do
that's
it.
snot COVID, not.
All right, so fresh test opened up.
All right.
Oh man, I think I messed this all up. What is this? Oh, okay. It's the
Oh, you didn't put in the COVID detector on the last test.
no. So yeah, let's see what I got here. So
I'm like nervous. I feel like the father, and you're about to pee on the stick.
I am. It really feels like I'm peeing on a stick.
Yeah.
I'd rather pee on a stick. They should do that instead of boogers, putting boogers in a thing. All right, so let's talk. While we talk, I'll do the test. So I got to do.
Okay.
I have to gently insert the entire absorbent tip of the swab into my nostril.
Sure.
Firmly and slowly brush the insides of nostril in circular motion against nasal wall at least 5 times.
My goodness.
Taste at least.
Everything you're
take at least
describing leads to a pregnancy test.
What is it, sex ed?
I think you got to ask your nose permission.
All right, so
nose
let's
nose means nose.
Nose means nose.
All right, we'll talk about. I think.
Let's pick a topic to talk about while I put this thing in my nose. What do you want to talk
how
about?
about I read one of the topics we got?
Oh, that's perfect. Okay.
We got a real whopper of a topic here. All right, this is from.
Let's go.
All right, AJ.
Oh my God, this hurts. Oh my God, this really hurts. Oh God. I think I'm too deep in. Oh my God, it really hurts. I'm gonna puke. Oh my God, it really hurts. Oh my God. Why does this hurt so much? I think it's too deep. I think I messed it up.
Why did I think
So I did 5. I got a nose hair on here. That means I think this means I went up far enough.
I think that means you have alopecia. You're losing hair.
Congratulations, you're bald. All right, let's go to the other one.
Oh man, I don't know why I thought I would get a topic out during this.
Man, this really doesn't feel well. Oh my God.
It sounds like you're eating it.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Got some boogers on here. All right, so
oh man.
let's so I gotta unscrew this. Unscrew unscrew what?
No, I was saying you're screwed.
I just did this. I am screwed, yeah. Oh, tap the tube vertically on the table. Twist the large orange cap. Oh, okay, I remember this now.
God.
So I open this.
Yes.
And then I put the Q-tip in. Stir 15 times. So I'm already 3. All right. Keep talking, but not
it's
about
so
numbers.
weird it's so weird it's specific on the number.
Yeah, I know. For the nostril and the mixture.
Well, I had my test the other day, and they had me do it, and it was the same number of laps around your nostril.
Somebody else did it for you?
No, I did a drive-through, and they made me, I ordered...
A Whopper?
Yeah, after I was done, I was chicken fried.
So it says, so I stirred 15 times. They say squeeze the sides of the tube to express as much liquid as possible from the swab.
Wow.
Jesus.
They could really pick less sensual
I know.
directions.
Yeah. Feel like one of those like music should start playing. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I feel like they should have delivered this test with a hot pizza guy.
I don't have enough money to pay for this test.
Oh.
Well, you're in luck. Can you squeeze the sides of my tube as much to express the liquid?
Wow.
Okay, screw back the orange tip. Screw the... Oh, okay, I remember now. Screw the orange cap. Put the swab back in the package. Okay, swab gone.
All right, Bowie.
Twist to open the cap. Okay, so I need exactly 3 drops of this sample into the port of this white thing. So
Okay.
Let's try to do that. I need to put it on the ground or the desk. All right. So I'm going to put 3 drops here as instructed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, should I shake it up? Does it say shake it up at all? Put swab. No? Okay.
Yeah, don't shake it.
All right.
They want it
1,
stirred, not shaken.
2. Yeah. 3. All right. So 15 minutes. So we'll see.
All right, that would be
3 drops are in.
4:45 or 4:39.
We'll see if I have COVID or I just haven't slept well in a week. We'll see which one is it.
Well, you have no history of bad sleeping habits, so
Right. Right. Okay. So anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, what topic?
we have one from AJ Capuccio.
Oh yeah.
Which
okay. Shout out to him. I know he was on the live shows.
Yes, young comedian. Hold on, I'm letting Bowie out. Okay, young comedian. My name is AJ, and I live in Bangor, Maine. I've been wanting to move to somewhere more urban for the past decade. After all these years, I might be able to move to the Boston area, but I'm second guessing it. Are cities even a thing anymore post-COVID? Well, cities do still exist.
Yeah, they didn't tear down the buildings.
Are they still going to be the places we all flock to for fun and excitement and to live our lives? Or are cities only the place you move to out of necessity? Am I better off just staying here? The thought of being up here forever grinds my gears, but wouldn't be the worst thing. Also, it's such an expensive city. It seems like only a certain type of person gets to live there, and that just isn't me.
AJ, is that more? Or is there more?
There's a little bit more.
Okay.
There are 2 personal reasons why I want to move to the city. I'm gay, and the dating here isn't even good for hetero millennials. So even straight people aren't dating in Bangor. And I'm an aspiring comedian. I've been doing Zoom mics and traveling for shows, but I would like more opportunities. Tell me, guys, is city life worth it? Thank you so much for a great show. I listen soon after it auto downloads. Also, thanks for roasting me at the Hot Breath Roast.
All right.
Which I did.
I don't remember. Did you do that?
Yeah, I roasted him.
Oh yeah, you had a good one. I remember watching the clip, but I don't remember.
I don't remember.
What did you say
Yeah, I don't remember either.
You don't remember either? Okay.
I remember he had a good one about me. But
all right.
Anyways,
AJ, this is a topic that often comes to my mind whenever I watch a movie like Sling Blade, where John Ritter is a gay guy in Alabama or wherever they're from. I'm like, move to New York, man. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Everyone was clearly homophobic, you know, and religious. I'm like, this guy would be so much happier if he just lived in Chelsea or something, you know, like.
Yeah.
There's and then also I was watching the Joe Exotic season 2, where he was gay in the South. And he dated the only other gay guy, you know, and everyone made fun of him. I'm like, and I'm just watching it. It's like, get out of that town.
Right.
Like, get out. Like, you know, gay people not only are, they all live in, like a lot of gay people live in the city, but they flourish in the city. It's like.
Truly flourish.
I don't know. What?
Truly flourish. I couldn't agree more. Move to the city. Move where people are more likely to express themselves and not hide who they
And
are.
there's so many people in the city. There's less chance of judgment because there's so many people. You can't. I think Norman has that joke where it's like, if I was racist, I'd be exhausted.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
there's
true.
all
If you were
walks of life
judgmental,
here.
yeah, if you were judgmental in New York City, you would drop dead from exhaustion. There's like literally on the subway, there's a guy just wearing a boa. There's a guy
Constrictor.
Well, yeah, right. There's a guy pooping his pants. I mean, that's a homeless guy, but
there's another snake.
But no one's judging them either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another snake. Yeah.
Here's
okay.
It hasn't been enough time yet.
Yeah, it's true.
It's only been
It's
4
only been
minutes.
5 minutes. It feels like forever.
When it comes to Boston, I'm sure Boston has some sort of pride parade. If not, New York's not far. That's always we have a lot of gay friends. That's a great moment. Is Pride Month in a major city. I'm sure there's many gay bars in Boston, a lot more than there are in Bangor, Maine. I would assume. So
yeah, right.
Even just for dating, I would imagine it will certainly increase your opportunities to meet people that you may have a connection with, or just get out there and start dating. Because if heteros are having a hard time, like you're saying, then I can't imagine it's great in Bangor. And then also, obviously, comedy. There's way more opportunities. There's tons of open mics in major cities. And you're closer, when you're in Boston, you're closer to New York, you're closer to Connecticut. There's a lot of places to do shows and get up.
Yeah, and the shows in the cities tend to be showcase shows because there's so many good comedians in the cities that you want to have like 5 or 6 on a show, rather than when you're in the rural places, you have one comedian visiting town, they do an hour.
Right.
And then they have like 5-minute supporting acts. Like in the cities like Boston and New York and Chicago and all the major cities, they know there's so many good comedians. Let's give them the best 15 minutes of each one of them.
Right.
And that'll be an awesome show. And that usually is a really cool show to watch.
Yeah.
So
and great communities.
And everyone wants different perspectives and stuff. No one wants 7 of the same comedians. So the fact that you're, what's the word?
New?
No.
Oh, diverse.
I don't know. Homosexual, I guess, or
gay.
That sounds like a bad word.
No, he's gay.
That's okay.
That's what he referred to himself in the email.
Oh, okay. The fact that you're gay, that just sounds bad. I don't know.
I think if you refer to yourself as the thing, then it's okay.
Okay. So if you're gay in the city, then you have more of a chance to get on these showcase shows because you bring a different kind of voice to the show.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I can't believe you called him
we're
gay.
Getting boring here. What?
I can't believe you called him gay.
I know.
No, I'm joking.
Getting canceled.
I'm joking.
I'm getting bad karma. I'm going to get Omicron now.
You have a lot of time left still. Stop checking.
I know, but I got the blue C, but now it looks like the other one is... I mean, I really hope the other one doesn't light up. Oh, my God. I'm like freaking... I'm like literally breaking a sweat.
Stop looking at it and get back into the show. We're trying to preoccupy you.
Oh, my God. What if I'm positive, man?
If you're positive, I will make sure that you still have a Christmas. I'll bring you stuff and get you food.
Well, how long do you need to quarantine?
10 days.
Oh, my God. 10 days since a positive test?
I think so.
Let me do the math here. If I was exposed by EJ on Tuesday, then maybe I could leave Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas. Guess what I got you guys? Sick.
Oh, man.
I will say, EJ, I know you're listening. If Andrew gets it, run.
EJ, I'm coming for you.
Oh, man. So funny. Speaking of which, we could talk a little bit about that show at Caroline's. We did Caroline's.
Oh yeah, people have been asking me how it went.
Oh, that's great. And you said, I don't know, I'll get the results soon.
Yeah. If I got 2 lines, it was a good show. Oh no, it was a bad show. I need 1 line.
Line?
Line. Omicron.
Oh man. Well, there was a lot of
Omicron.
there's a lot of things that happened at the show. One of which I finally cut and will put in the Patreon is during my set. I am 12 minutes in, and I look into the crowd, and there is a man asleep in the audience. And
In the front, right?
in the front,
I was eating in the green room while this happened.
yes.
So this is a new story to me.
So I'm in the middle of a joke. I look, and I just stop, and I go, that man's asleep, and I point right at him. Asleep on his wife or girlfriend's shoulder. And she's
Wow.
falling asleep. And
This, by the way, was at 7 p.m. Everybody, this show was at 7 p.m.
And I make fun of it for about, I don't know, 3 minutes. And Helena and Zach were there, and Steve Katz, listeners of the show, and they all said very
There's
nice.
other listeners there too. There was Helena, Zach, Steve. There was one other one.
Listeners from the This, That, and the Other podcast, but
They were there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Who else was there? Am I blanking on somebody?
Well, my friend Eric, who says he listens, but also like
Eric didn't say hello to
friend
me, so I didn't know
he
was
said hello to you.
No, he didn't.
Well, we after the show, you and me took photos and like hung out. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think everyone waited and then just went home because we were like in the room so much. But my friend Eric, he says he listens, but then he's like, "Hey, how's everything going? Do you live with your parents?" I'm like, "No."
By the way, I love the
Right.
pod lately.
Yeah, he like. So that's what I mean. He says he loves the pod, but also doesn't know anything about my life.
Yeah.
So
How's Maddie?
right. Yeah. But he went. He was there, and he told me he works for the New York Times, and I was like, "Oh my God, are you gonna write about us?" He just does like data management. He works in like the server room or something.
There were some servers there, and
Servers, busboys. But
So-
shout out to Eric.
shout out to
Thanks for
Eric.
coming, man.
Shout
If
out
he
to
listens.
Helena. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to This, That, and the Other pod. Shout out to Steve Katz, and obviously everybody that came to the show. But I will post the sleeping guy clip in the Patreon. They don't let you do it through mobile, which is annoying. So I had to. I did all the editing on my phone, so I had to switch it over. But and then I'll
Okay.
I'll put that in.
What about that one about your shirt? Are you gonna post that one where you took your shirt off?
And that I just did that today too. So I have
Oh,
that.
awesome.
I have that on my notes is no shirt and sleeping guy. So both of those are going to be in the Patreon tonight.
Great. Good stuff. Oh
Yes.
my God. I think this other line is coming through here.
You still have 10 minutes.
No, I have 3 minutes according
Oh.
to this.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Let me actually just check this. Invalid result is just a T. Positive result must show a C line and a T line. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really. Positive result must show a C line and a T line. Results should not be read after 30 minutes.
When should it be read?
I don't know. I guess after 15 minutes and before 30. This is hard to tell because... All right, whatever. All right, let's continue about the show. Sorry, man.
What is it?
I have a minute and a half left.
Oh God! All right, but those will be posted, and I think there's some other ones I'm going to put in there before they get posted on my regular Instagram. So we'll have those up soon.
Cool. But it was a good show. I hosted. I hope you could post that the way I brought you up. I was like really proud of the way I brought you on stage.
I have
made
that.
Jokes
I can post that.
Oh, cool.
I'll put them all in individual clips. You have to upload each one to YouTube in order for you to post them on Patreon. So I'll do those individually.
Awesome.
Or I can make them one video.
Cool.
And just put them all together.
All right. So it's been 15 minutes. There is so okay, here it is. Everybody. Positive result must show both a C line and a T line. A positive result means viral antigens were detected and the individual is positive for COVID-19. A person who tests positive, a negative result will only show a C line. A negative result means the antigens were not detected. An invalid result is only a T. Okay. So this is kind of confusing because there's like a super faint T. Do y'all see it?
No, go further out. It's focusing on your hand and not on the...
Oh. Maybe,
that's not... Yeah, it's just blurry. I see two lines. Oh, I see the faint... Oh, I see the faint T.
I see the faint T too, but I'm not sure. Well, it does look different than my last test.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hold on, I'm Googling faint T on take-home.
I think. Wow. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is get that PCR test. Because, I mean, I don't really trust this that much.
No, you're going to have to get a regular test.
This is enough to make me freak, though. And, oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You're going to be okay.
Well, good thing we did it remote.
Yes.
This is all EJ's fault. I hope I got it later because I hung out with Joe List over the weekend.
Oh, man. You're going to
went to the movies.
You went to the movies together?
Yeah, we saw this pretty bad movie.
Did he like it?
No.
What'd you see?
He immediately apologized. He said, "I'm sorry for taking you to this."
What movie?
It's called The Lost Daughter, The Last Daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, he texted me at like 1:15 asking if you want to go to the movies at 3:15. And I was like, I think I can make it. I drive to the city, and I forget how hard it is to park in Midtown on Christmas week. It took me, I circled around and then it's so much traffic just to get to the next block. Takes like 5 minutes. So I run to the theater. I was only like 15 minutes late, but he just keeps saying, "You are so late. You missed the whole movie." I was like, "Was there previews?" He said no. But it was cool to see him. He made, everything I said, he made fun of me.
Of course.
I was commenting on the movie. He said, "Do you even know how to whisper?" I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "This isn't whispering?" He's like, "No."
He does that to me every time. He's like, "Learn how to whisper. Be quiet."
Yeah. He was saying stuff like that to me.
Oh man,
So it was pretty fun.
I my charger's in my suitcase, and I am at 15%. You think we'll make it?
For what?
My laptop.
Oh, no way. You should charge that right now. I got your phone.
I gotta grab my charger. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'll be able to hear you, but you won't be able to hear me.
Sure. All right, everyone. For the faint line, it's a boy. I don't know if I should start freaking out yet, or I need to get one of those PCRs. I feel like because I already got a negative test through this thing and then a positive one, so I don't even know if this even works. But more will come when Steve comes back. I don't know where your charger is. Your apartment's small.
You were making me laugh in the other room. Caitlin was looking at me like I'm a crazy person.
Because you have Bluetooth headphones?
Yeah, the It's a Boy was making me die laughing. Oh, my God.
So what I said on the episode just now, I think...
I heard all of it.
I'm going to try to get that.
You're going to have to go tonight.
Yeah. Fuck. They're all closed. It's 5 anyway. I can't even go tonight.
You could go down to Brooklyn in the Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. Aziza, I believe. Ansari.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
When you find out you're positive, he goes, "You got corona."
Whoa.
Whoa. You're screwed.
PCR. I'm pretty sure they'll be open longer. And they have. I used to go down there all the time for COVID tests because they were free.
Oh, cool.
With like all forms of the tests were free.
You have to buy something first or something.
Yeah. Excuse me. What's the code for PCR?
I'll have this pack of gum at a PCR.
Yeah, you should get tested. A real test, not the take-home one that was made by the same people that make the things where you drop it in water and it grows.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is the COVID-19 testing facility / sea monkey factory.
PC monkey are.
Yeah. If you mail $9.99 to an address, they mail you back this. And the back of a comic book.
That also, you put it on any leak and it stops. Putty commercials.
Right.
Your cough is what's worrying me.
Yeah, I got that cough. Yeah.
How often are you coughing?
Not that much. But I don't know if I'm psychologically coughing because of this or what. I mean, it would have been better if I got a negative result, then I wouldn't have to cough so much.
Doctor, I wouldn't be having as many symptoms if it came back negative.
Yeah. It's all the test's fault, doctor.
Oh, man. Everybody in the city is getting it. Even she's got it. That's why I'm 6 feet away from her.
Caitlin has it?
No, the painting. You weren't looking.
Oh. Did Caitlin have it yet or no?
No, neither her or I.
She talked to EJ too. We're all sitting at the same table.
I know. My mom was sitting next to him.
That's why I was like kind of relieved. And that's why
you
I got
were
the
like,
negative.
at least his mom will get it.
No. No, I mean like, I got the negative. First I got the negative. This is my negative test. Mm-hmm. And then you said your mom didn't have it and your dad, they were sitting closer to EJ. And I think they're more susceptible. They're older.
Yeah. And they were kissing him.
No.
No.
So they were like the canaries in the coal mine. If your parents didn't have it, I was like, I'm good.
Oh God. They're listening to this right now, cursing you out.
Well, it's a trickle down anger here.
Killer. That was killer. The virus is.
Yeah.
But
I guess Omicron isn't, but
yeah. My dad is fine, and then my mom, it's always hard to tell because she's already has an illness. So sometimes I don't know what is which. So we're gonna have a second test done, I think, for them, just to be sure. But they seem to be good. And then came back with negative yesterday, and so did Caitlin.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
For the PCR or something else?
I got a rapid.
All right. I don't know what's going on.
You got one that comes in a gumball machine. It was either that or a stick-on tattoo.
Wow. Oh, man. So this is how bad COVID is. Literally every show in the city was canceled on Saturday.
Yes.
And bars were closed. Like bars just had signs that said we're closed because of the corona concerns. I think a lot of their staff has it, so they closed.
A lot of people have it. Caitlin said that like the lists at the cellar of the lineups all had crosses out for people that couldn't make it. I'm sure there's people staying home just because they're nervous. Some people are leaving for the holidays early, and some people have it. I think it's a lot of deja vu from 2020, like we were saying earlier.
I guess it doesn't lay out though. Like I remember March 2020 COVID, people would have literally fever, diarrhea, and I don't have a fever either.
Good. How's the diarrhea?
That's another story. No, I don't have diarrhea either. But I mean, I don't know if that's a symptom of this new variant. You just don't have a fever for some reason, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I don't.
So basically, all I have is I have a mild cough.
I heard sweaty, like running hot, is a part of it. I heard
that sounds like an '80s that hair metal album. Running hot.
Check out Running Hot from Omicron.
Omicron.
Which sounds like a band name.
Burning up the charts.
Yeah, I'm burning for you.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Yep. I don't remember the rest of the symptoms. I think it was rosy red cheeks.
Yeah, pale.
A beard.
Be old. Be older than you.
Freckles.
Oh, and I didn't finish the story with Joe List, so he kept so we walked out and he goes, man, he repeated how late I was. And I said, Joe, I could have been an hour late. I wouldn't have missed anything. It was so bad. It was so slow and bad. No, he felt bad. He's like, I'm sorry. Was it that bad?
Oh, man. Did he talk about Germany?
To me, no.
Mm-hmm.
Did he talk about it with you?
No, I haven't seen him since he got back.
Oh, okay. I felt bad because I dropped him off at your place. Well, first he was like, how do you know how to get to my place so well? He said it like in the same tone, like I wasn't
very good friends.
Yeah, he said it like I stalk him. And I'm like, well, Steven lives right there. I hang out with him all the time. Oh, okay. You seem relieved. But I was like, oh, what are you up to tonight? He's like, oh, just watching sports by myself. And I had plans. I was like, all right, see you later. I had to spread a variant around the city.
I gotta go develop a cough.
I gotta go run hot.
I gotta go put my boogers on a stick.
Yeah. Well, I'm screwed, everybody.
Oh man. Well, let's get into the another topic here.
Okay.
Going on our Twitter. Ronnie sent us one in our DMs. Okay, she sent us a screenshot.
Oh.
And it says, HBO did not work, ma'am, and let's see, how do you tackle the feeling of being the sole inconvenience in everyone's day during a botched TV return, including stacking up, waiting line, and multiple exasperated workers?
Okay, so she tried to return a TV and that was a big problem? Is that what it was saying?
How do you tackle the feeling of being the sole inconvenience in everyone's day during a botched TV return? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel that, returning something or going to anytime I go to a store, it's usually a big awkward situation.
It's from Ronnie's son. They have really bad social anxiety and get very agitated when things don't go right, and they feel overwhelmed. So, yeah.
And the example is the TV return?
They were returning a TV, and they were having social anxiety about being an inconvenience to everyone.
Okay.
Well,
what is going on here? How do you have did you read from the bottom up?
No, it was sent in a weird order. It was sent screenshot first, and then the explanation was sent on the bottom.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Ronnie and Ronnie's kid. All right. So when he returns something, yeah.
I learned this from you. If it's something that you spent money on and it does not work or meet the contract of the purchase, you're owed, something. A new TV, you're owed something in return if the TV's not working. Which sucks, because that is a putting yourself before others situation, which socially anxious people don't like to do. But if you got a TV and it's not working, certainly return it.
Yes. Well, I have two anxieties when I return something. The first one is when I walk into the store with the object, I think they're going to think I stole it, obviously I'm walking from the outside in, but I keep thinking like they're going to be like, "Well, you got to pay for that over there." And I'm like, "I paid for it already." So the first part is being scared of being accused of stealing a TV or whatever it is. The second thing is I'm going to try to return it, and they say, "Oh, you did something wrong," because this happened to me a ton of times where I bring something that doesn't work back to return or that I didn't like, and they're like, "Oh, you're missing this little piece in here. You didn't bring this little piece that comes with it that falls out of the box when you open it. This little piece that you would never think to bring. We need that." Right, and I'm like, oh, darn it.
The thing that we put in a tiny little baggie, and we made the piece the same color as most floors.
Yeah, right. You need that to get all your money back. And if you don't have it, we won't give you anything. Even though you have all the other big pieces that make sense. And then when you get sent away from a store, it's so discouraging. You're like, I'm never coming back here. I mean, it was hard enough to walk in there and my heart racing from people thinking I stole this, whatever this is.
Right.
I'm not coming back.
Right. I don't ever like. I also worked on the returning side of things. I worked in a grocery store. We dealt with returns all the time, which I can't believe that
people unhappy with their head of cabbage.
I am not joking. Yes.
What would they say?
I've had people go, "I ate this and didn't like it." And I'm like, okay, but you ate it and it's gone and you didn't get sick.
There's no fragments of it left.
But like, you shouldn't be able to return food you didn't like. Like, I scanned the box.
They eat it all, or do they bring some of it?
They ate it all.
In?
They ate it all.
So they just came with a story. They wanted money for a story.
They just had a box and a story.
Oh, they had a box too?
An empty box. That's so funny. You're just telling me a story.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you pay $25 for the story.
And it's definitely
how
not a
you didn't
story I
like-
would pay for.
You're right. Yeah, the tale of how you didn't like cereal.
Oh man, that's really funny. Anyways, the people on the other side of the return counter, they don't care. They just want to go home. They don't want to be at work. So they'll probably return the thing just so you'll leave.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm writing down. You're just telling me a story.
All right. You want to use that on stage?
I think so.
Okay. You can have it, man.
I was gonna ask you off air, but I had to say why I was.
No, you
writing.
can use it. It's pretty
All
funny.
right. It's so funny. Anyways. All right. Another.
I just want to shout out the people sent us topics that are too complicated, and they knowingly know they're too complicated.
Yes, shout out to
Just
Zach.
want to shout them out. Zach Beggar Amazing said, what did he say again?
The collapse of the American government or something.
Yeah. And then Hattie McHatterson, who is an active fan, Metal Freak Neo, said they're too scared to tell us. And,
Funny.
just shout
That's
it out.
good.
Yeah. And then Brady said people at the grocery store, which we kind of cover, but
Yeah. Well, people at the grocery store are only in it for themselves. They're in the way. Nobody puts their cart to the side. They go down the middle of the aisle. Like the cart rules are the same as the road rules. You on the right side.
in the real world.
Yeah, it's people are very in the way and agitated and hungry. It's
Especially
mania.
in New York City, the aisles are so small, where you can't even fit two carts side by side sometimes. Especially because they put like displays in the middle of the aisles. So
it's a game of chicken.
I know, but when you go shopping in the suburbs, it's like a different world. Like the aisles are so big, you can
it's like
literally
freeways.
lay down and roll down them. You could have like a horse-drawn shopping cart in the suburbs.
Excuse me, where are your Clydesdales?
The worst thing about New York City shopping, and I don't know if this is true everywhere, but New York City doesn't have everything you need.
No.
And it took me a while to figure this out because I spent like an hour and a half looking for pumpkin pie filling at the grocery store by my house, Like I'm like,
And
they gotta have
that's
pumpkin.
something you need.
Yeah, critically, especially if you work at a food bank. You need people donating that. But yeah, I was looking. I had a recipe that used pumpkin pie filling. I'm walking around, and I finally asked somebody, and they're like, "We should have it, but I don't know." They didn't have it.
My food bank was robbed recently. Hamburglar.
Hamburglar helper was robbed by the Hamburglar and his helper. Oh man, we got another one from Steve Katz. It's so weird. Yeah. I feel like I'm the kid brother trying to hang out with the. That has nothing to do with topic. I thought it was related to a topic he had.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it is. I didn't see the topic. I just thought that was the topic. Wanting to hang out and talk stand-up and whatnot with awesome comics, but having no personality or charisma to actually strike up conversation, let alone keeping one going. So instead, I just stand there making idle chit-chat, waiting for the comic to go talk to someone cooler. Oh, I feel ya.
Steve, this is every situation in New York. I mean, this is just this is this life in New York, man. It's like every convo in New York.
Every conversation in New York, I'm like, they're just killing time until someone they want to talk to shows up.
It's entirely idle chit chat. So he sent that Sunday. He came to our show Tuesday, where EJ,
was throwing particles around.
Yeah, EJ,
like a glitter cannon.
EJ, had his big closer was licking doorknobs. In the comedy club.
He said, "This is my impression of a sprinkler," and then he spit all over the place.
If I got COVID from EJ, because I hosted, I brought him up, so he probably give it up for your host.
I just gave it to him.
I just gave it to him.
Keep it going for your host. He doesn't have much long left to live.
Your host will see you later. ICU. He'll be in the ICU, everybody. If you're looking for any last minute
Christmas.
If you're looking for any last minute Christmas gifts, he'll be in need of a respirator in a week.
You know what? Everybody who wants to meet Andrew after the show, form 2 lines, a T and a C.
Hey, everybody. So after the show, we'll be handing these out. This has my Twitter handle and my Instagram. And also, you can put boogers on there.
Make sure you guys catch Andrew because he just caught something. Oh, man.
So I don't know. Maybe
Andrew will be doing Andrew will be doing a 10-day residency in his residence.
If I got this and you didn't, and your dad and mom didn't, it's because I didn't sleep well on Friday. My immune system was probably shot.
Maybe, or you got it somewhere else. Have you been anywhere else with people that tested positive?
Not that I know of. I did a
tons
show.
Of people.
Yeah, I did a show Wednesday, but it was outdoors. Mm-hmm. But people were coming up to me talking, so it could have been that.
My New York show on the Saturday before, somebody tested positive.
Wow.
So it's just all over the place.
And I had been doing shows before Tuesday, but I don't think. How long does it take to hit you? I thought it was like the next day.
No, I think it's like 4 days.
Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I think
Saturday.
Let's see.
I didn't really start feeling bad until this morning. Like, I literally had no cough or anything.
Signs and symptoms of the may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure.
To 14 days. Okay. What? That's just some guy who got it later. Well, it probably was 14 days ago.
He wanted to make it sound like he was at the party that was the 2 weeks earlier that everyone else got it at.
Yeah, like a really good party. I must have been there.
I was there. It just took 2 weeks to show up.
Right.
How long does it take after exposure to test positive? Let's see here. You should wait 3 to 5 days after exposure before getting a test.
Okay, so this is, if I saw him Tuesday, so this is the 5th day. Mm-hmm. So maybe I got tested too early on Friday.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see, everybody.
Now, Steve, we didn't finish answering your question because we had that killer pun riff, but it's very hard because I have a hard time dealing with it. Wondering if I'm someone that people even want to talk to, but you don't waste your time, so you got to imagine no one else wants to waste theirs either. So if someone's talking to you, they probably want to talk to you. You're an interesting person. You're you're in New York. People like that you support the show. People like that to be around other comics. I just know that, and if anybody is using you to kill time until someone else shows up, they're someone that you shouldn't be talking to. They're the lame-o.
That's true. And Steve, so I didn't even get to finish this, but Steve sent that Sunday, and we saw him Tuesday. Oh, that's why we got hijacked, because I made the joke about EJ spreading boogers everywhere. But so we saw him on Tuesday, and I even forgot about his message. But he was part of the circle with the panic attacking listeners. Oh, the other ones were your parents. That's what I remember. So it was your parents.
He and my
Helena,
dad hit it off
Zach.
right away.
Yeah, and Steve, Steve who just wrote in. So, and then afterwards he sent me a message that said, "Thanks for including me." But
oh wow,
I didn't even actively include him. He included himself. Or your dad actually helped more than me.
I talked to Steve for a while after with my mom and Helena and Zach. It was great. The listeners I talked to the most at the end, and my parents, who are the listeners.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So that's great. Good job, Steve. You did it all on your own.
And now that I think about it, your ex-roommate Chloe stopped by and talked to me in the green room. So it could have been her who gave it to me because, it's multiple people that could have gave it to me.
There's multiple people. So, EJ, those are all jokes, but you do have the virus right now, so it's easy to make fun of you. I hope you're all right.
And EJ, your punishment, in a way, is pretty funny because you fly to New York, you just sit in a hotel room for 9 days by yourself.
He messaged us in the group message. He's like, I'm quarantined in a very small Brooklyn apartment. I feel like I'm really getting the New York experience. And I wrote, not until you have roommates. Cool.
So you giving them COVID?
I'm trying to see if there's any others.
We got that one. AJ sent us that one through email. So if you have any topics, send us to panicattackingpodcast@gmail.com or DM us on Twitter or Instagram. You see,
I got none other on Twitter, and we have to wrap up soon. And then there's some people I was going to shout out for from my Bristol shows this past weekend, but Andrew and I have to record a bunch because of the holidays. So our next episode will be about my weekend in Bristol.
Okay, great. And we got one from Jamie Tremblay who sent us this December 5th, which we must have been in between recordings. So did we talk about it? How her anxiety was about pre-employment drug testing?
I don't think so.
So she said, I don't know, she's worried about getting drug tested at her job, considering going back to being a phlebotomist for the hospital I used to work for. My previous anxiety was about pre-employment drug testing, even though marijuana is legal here. I guess she's, I don't know. Good luck.
Well,
at least it's not COVID.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the faint T, but
yeah,
THC.
I mean, it's almost there.
Yeah, that's true.
THC 19.
The H stands for holy crap, I have COVID.
Holy crap. Yeah, that's what the C stands for.
T stands for thanks, EJ.
Thanks, EJ. Crap, I have COVID.
Oh, man.
Well, I hope I didn't give it to Joe List. We're sitting next to each other in the movies.
Oh, boy.
But
well, if you test positive, you got to tell him.
Yeah. Right. So.
Well, we got to wrap it up. More to come. We will update you on Andrew's health. We're not going to make you wait a week to hear if he has it or not. But
well, you'll see my Instagram story because I'll have to post to disclose.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, this lamp.
Well, that's why you're running hot. You got a heat lamp on you.
I know. I feel like a 7-Eleven chicken nugget under here. Yeah, or hot dog.
Or somebody's iguana. Anyways, thank you everybody for listening. Check out the Patreon. 4 episodes a month for $5. Check out the YouTube. You can watch Andrew give himself a COVID test.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Anything else, Andrew?
That's it, everyone. Just Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hope
Christmas,
Santa got you
everybody.
something better than what he gave me, what EJ gave me. Can't believe it's Christmas already, guys. I really.
I know. I can't wait to share all the holiday anxiety. I mean, this is just the tip of the Q-tip. This is the Q-tip of the iceberg. Well, we love you, everybody. Happy holidays, and more to come.
And if I'm really positive, I'm sorry, COVID is real, everyone. Asymptomatic people can transmit it
Yes.
to vaccinated people. I'm vaccinated. I can't believe there's still people out there. I mean, I don't want to. I'm getting a ranty now. Maybe it's a COVID talking, but I posted a tweet where I said a lot of people I know got COVID from a party, and I didn't because I'm triple vaxxed and wasn't invited. And people started attacking me. They said, I'm unfollowing you, blah, blah, blah. COVID's a hoax. How dare you, And I'm like, are you serious? Still?
Well, not your problem. That you lost. You didn't lose the worst followers. To lose.
I know. I'm just saying. If I
crazy.
if I wasn't vaccinated, who knows? And if I do have it, who knows what the effects would have been? So
Right. Well, thank you everybody for getting vaxxed. If you are, if you're not, please consider it. It's even while you are triple vax, you could have a faint T. So
yes.
stay safe, everybody. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, everybody.